Hello everyone, welcome to Fallout 4. I still don't know what to do with myself after, after yesterday. Jesus Christ. So, one thing about finishing Vampire yesterday. This now leads me to be able to play the game again, however I like. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to basically get all the rest of the trophies, which I've found out you can do in one playthrough, or one more playthrough, I should say. So that's what I'm doing, and it says basically play the game as if you were going for not even once until you reach chapter 6, because chapter 6 is where basically the entire city opens up completely and you can just go anywhere you like. And also it gives you access to play on story mode, which the other trophy didn't. So I've been replaying the game on story mode. Combat's a joke, and if you heard that, I'll see if I get to go with it. Come on. No, it just has surprise cat invasion. Bear with me 1 second while I go and let him out. He got in here apparently and I didn't realise. Well, that was probably the cutest interruption I've ever had. So yeah, everyone, you got to see Tycho for a little bit. Oh, cute little void he is. No idea how he... Oh. Actually, I do know how he got in here. I just thought he had left during the interim. Oh. But yeah, so combat in Vampire on story mode, it's a joke. That first, well, technically the second boss, you know, the one who can teleport around the place, in the morgue. I killed him in 3 hits. Blood spear, damaged heavily. Blood spear, damaged heavily. Went over to him. He had a fair chunk of his health bar still left. Smacked him once with my hacksaw, dead. I was like, oh, well, combat in this is a joke. Fought the werewolf boss. Took me longer to kill him because he's heavily resistant to both blood and melee damage, and that's pretty much all I had at that point. But he got combos off of me. I was like, I'm not taking any damage. He bit me. I took barely no damage. Like, oh, they were not kidding when I said when they said, you know, combat won't present a problem. So yeah. Oh, so that's actually gonna be more fun getting the rest of the achievements on it, because it's gonna be so much easier. I mean, I've already gotten to Whitechapel. In one sitting of playing it, I've gotten to Whitechapel. Right, let's have a look and catch up on chat. Hello, Zura. I saw you curling with cookies and milk. I hope you're feeling better than you were yesterday. Hello, welcome, Minoral. In for Pokey's Text Wars. Yeah, Pokey's not here at the moment. I don't know why. They might be preoccupied elsewhere. Gee, let's have a brief look to see if Pokey is even online. Cat. Hi, kitty. Look, cutie he is. Tycho is very, very cute. He's also a bit on the dumb side. Hello and welcome, DJ. You're watching Dr. House. Nice. I very much approve. Thank you for the hydration reminder as well. No cider today to ease the pain of dealing with Fallout. No, just good old-fashioned company and trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Right. Oh, I forgot about the loud title music. There we go. Sound on. So, for those of you who are following the Fallout streams, you may notice something slightly different. Only slightly. Only slightly. Maybe you can see it already, that level gauge, the number that's above it, that's different. Hello and welcome, Red. So yeah, I kind of went off stream and gathered most of the bobbleheads, and also did the benevolent leader achievement. So I have won the settlement at maximum happiness. I also have leveled quite a bit. I have 15 of the bobbleheads, and I now look like this. You know, still awful, but now heavily armoured and awful. And also, dog meat has armour. He's got dog armour.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
Oh, I've got it. There.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in
Dog
the
meat has
research
armour.
of a group
Yep.
of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Eric
Dog armour,
Wolff,
already better than
and
Oblivion's
Wilfred
horse
Burton
armour.
met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their
New weapons, or
graduation.
still using a big iron
Their
pipe.
research into
One new weapon,
restrictive and
but mostly using the
piezoelectric
steel
polymers
iron pipe.
caught the attention
Oh no,
of
2 new
Colonel
weapons.
George Kemp in the fall of 2007.
Which I will show you
In the
where I
spring
can.
of 2074, the company was founded with a generous
There.
grant provided by the Defense
The troubleshooter
Experimental
rifle.
Research Project
It's a
Division.
legendary rifle that does
The
50% more
research
damage to
produced here has
robots.
resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project.
And also
that led
this.
to the successful defense
Gamma
of
gun?
the
Oh, it's not the
country.
gamma
The
gun.
company
It is
enjoys a
not the gamma
strong
gun.
relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research
It's the artifact
and
gun.
helps build a
This is the
better America.
ragdoll gun.
Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees.
Yeah, one. Yep.
Please
I did that quest
food
because it's
or
the only way you can get
cigarettes
to one of the
in break
bobbleheads.
room.
And it gave me that at the end of it. Oh, okay. Fine. He said, you know, come back in a week and I'll have something for you. I spent so much time waiting and doing the settlement stuff that it's like, I'm pretty sure a week has gone by now. So I went back and he gave me that. So I was like, okay. Okay, I will take the ragdoll gun, definitely. It was like that quest a bit. Yeah, the quest was a fun one. It was fun. It's fun.
Sales staff are
I once
provided
already
with
gave me the gun.
business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress
Dirty
in your
tan
work
suit
attire
and
follow
a
me
pen.
into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on
Christ.
the other side of the clean room. Thank
do I
you
look
for
like?
your attention and welcome to the team.
Like this. I still don't have combat armor on my right arm because I have the champion armor stuff. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this.
I have been instructed to
Scanning
inform
for
you that Director
contamination.
Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignments.
That wasn't decontamination, that was recontamination.
Contamination detected.
Ah, pen, butt show me time.
Initiate decontamination sequence.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. The Wi-Fi's not working well. So yeah, that's AJ. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's just use it right away. We're good now. Oh, good now. Drink blood. Because apparently that's healing. I don't even know what I'm actually doing here. Why am I doing this? It's been so long I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, underground undercover. Okay. Complete up until the parts continue working with father. Right. At least is determined to get herself a concussion or killed. What's Adelise doing? Something with the railroad? Yeah, I just realised it was that. What is this? The game development industry? You can't see your kids until Miranda's ass renders in 4K. Jesus Christ. She continually jumps up on the table, right as I move my arm. Either she gets hit in the face or clothesline herself. At least just wants to help you with your pro wrestling career. That's all it is. Because we all know self-clotheslines are the best clotheslines. Meh. Oh, it's not going to provide me anything I really need. I don't care. This may not be the same mission, but if I'm right, there's a puzzle here somewhere that gave me a free to get him power armor chest. Nice! I'm not going to use it. What the feck? Oh, right. It's probably that. Polymer coating, yes, this place. Yeah, I don't use power armor. Oh. They won't go and attack me. Those things won't go and attack me anyway, but I thought, nah, screw it. Extra XP. So, joke's on you, at least the serious kitty safe, so I actually don't care if you steal some of it from me. Ah, yes. Foil the cunning cat. By intending for it to happen all along. Well, that just sounds like the Mr. Handy or whatever she is getting beaten up. Oh, well. I find myself in a lack of caring. Oh, hazmat suit. I already have one, thank you very much. Good to know, you know, that one of these places sends me to somewhere after I've done needing one. Oh. Hey, you're ready for a crit. Oh, yes, that's it. The piezonucleic power armor. The piezonucleic power armor stats depend on whether it has spawns a T-45 torso or T-51 torso. Increases the regeneration rate of action points when the wearer is exposed to radiation. Weird, but okay. I mean, that's just Fallout in general. It's weird, but okay. So that someone uses VATS. I went through each and every game forgetting it existed. I've been using VATS since the first, since Fallout 3 introduced it, because I'm used to Fallout being a turn-based game. So VATS to me was just basically normal gameplay. Yeah, admittedly in this I use it less overall, but yeah, I still use it quite a bit. I have no idea which one it is now. Screw it. Come on. I mean, well, anyway, it's a wasteland desert, but nuclear Fallout does sound good. Yeah, but you know, it sounds good, but realistically, practically, it's not that great. Welcome back, DJ. Yeah, it's pretty much what VATS is designed to be. Simulation of turn-based gameplay in an FPS game. Yeah, not too badly done.
I'm through.
Could have been better, but yeah, it's Bethesda, so what are you gonna do? Please don't tell me I've got to put up with that for the rest of my time in here. Apparently, yes I do. Oh, shite. It's just, slightly radioactive now. Whoa, hello. Bye-bye. 27 people playing streaming this game, you're 28th, and you're in top 12. Nice. Never understood why I should take a 9% on VAT so I can make a shot myself with at least a 70% chance. Effort. When you can do rats and, like you say, 95% chance to hit them, and I just go, okay, pop, 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 execute, and then just sit back and watch myself one-shot 4 things in a few seconds. That's why I do it. In the VR version of Fallout 4, it's quite different, and it just slows everything down instead of just stopping everything, and you actually aim where you want to shoot instead of selecting the limb target. Oh, so basically they do it like the Outer Worlds did. Fair. Determine top percentage by viewers, subs, or what? I actually have no idea. I think it would make sense if it's viewers, but I think it's probably viewers slash subs, combination of the two. Because I know a fair few times when I've logged onto Twitch, it just advertises, this top streamer on the entire platform. I was like, I really don't care. Like, I'm also quite weird in that I watch the top streamers or the top people doing things like, oh, the top streamer on Twitch. I watch like 5 minutes and they're like, you're boring. I do not get why you're entertaining. I don't get what people find you, but okay, more freedom to them, but I don't get it. And like, I've been watching a lot of Markiplier videos, and honest to God, sat there watching his horror stuff. His horror stuff is somewhat entertaining at times mostly because he plays through them quite well. Himself as an entertainer, I don't see what the fuss is about. I don't see why people are into him that much. Honestly, tend to go by sniper build nowadays with big hitting weapons also never use VATS. I mean, yeah, if you've got a sniper weapon, then VATS is a lot more of a hindrance than a help. Oh, did that so much. Thanks for that, still heard. Bigger dog, welcome. Are you British? Yes, I am British. So, I mean, for me, it's partly because he's cute. I mean, you're not wrong, Zero. Yeah, he is. Markiplier is cute. And also, his reactions to horror is hilarious. But, I don't know. I will never get the whole thing of why people are popular. I mean, I don't understand. For me, Brett, for example, is probably the best entertainer content creator I've watched, and he is not the top, and so I don't get it. I don't get why. In my opinion, he is deserving far more of the rate of viewers and subscribers that people like Markiplier has, but no. Oh dear. Why is it not refreshing my tries? You can always make the whole thing of, oh, children. But I personally hate the hate on children on the internet, so... I mean... So... I don't like children as a personal choice. It's got nothing to do with, that's my... my whole persona or something like that. But, I just don't like children. I don't want children. I have no desire to ever get involved with children. So you mean I can have free platonic eye candy almost any time of the day I want, and the eye candy provides more of itself for free? Yes, please. That's fair. Multiplier, yes. Markiplier is a multiplier. Right, I don't get why you don't use brackets and then random guess. Typically, in the end, you have more chances and options. Because if I use the brackets first, then what happens if one of those brackets is refresh tries? I've wasted the refresh tries. That's why. Cocomelon going to beat PewDiePie. I know one of those people, and I don't care about either of them. I really don't.
Hey.
I didn't talk to you, but dog meat. You just walked past me and you walked past me whilst I was trying to do something. That's all it was, dog meat. More hacking. Straight. Ha! That thing I'm not. Right. Now, debug commands. There we are. Try refreshed. I remember back in Fallout 3 you could get your hack skill so high that you could legitimately use so many of the bracket codes that you could stop. It would stop you from inputting any more because there was only one guess. It's like it just went. Nope. So I will say one thing. Oh god. People can hate and disagree with PewDiePie all they like, but I was 100% on his side in the keep the top spot for individual creators war. Yeah. Yep, I definitely do agree on that side.
Yes.
Hey. Thank you for that, DJ. Hello, welcome, Nikos. Companies have their own shit and platforms to be on, to be top on? Exactly, yes. Honestly, don't even really know my sexuality. It's completely fine. I hadn't properly found out my sexuality until 2018, if that. Oh, bots. At least that's the people YouTube created itself for keep its intentions. Then, yep. But no, corporations and that kind of stuff wants to cash in on that side of things as well. So, oh well, I guess screw me and all the other individual content creators. It's terminal. Yay! Wait, what else was I supposed to do? No, return to Desert Manor. Oh, let's complete the research project. I don't care. Thank you, DJ, for the contribution to the Smeagol Stream Challenge. Right. Red's just bi pan, but I don't really get what pansexuality means. When it comes to trans people, they're still a man and woman as far as I'm concerned. So we don't care to identify them outside of the category of bi. Yeah. Oh shit. That's more from a leftover definition of when you know, people did put a massive difference between bi and pansexuality, you know, implying that bisexual people only would go for cisgender people, whereas pansexuality included trans. But people realised, well, no, that's not true at all. So I honestly don't know what the actual difference in the definition is between them. All I can think of is that, yeah, the only one that makes sense to me is if you said that bisexuality means you are attracted to the same, you know, the standard opposite gender for yourself and one other. So bi being two, you are attracted to two other genders. And pan being you're attracted to all other genders. That's the only difference that I can think that actually makes any kind of sense. You know, I'm not going to outright say that's exactly what it is, but it's just what makes sense in my mind. 58% done, yes. Zero, I don't know what the difference is in some of it either. Honestly, I've tried to read the things and hear descriptions, but so much of it just sounds like the exact same thing as other. I don't understand. Yeah. And it doesn't help that when you try and look up these things, like, you get conflicting opinions and conflicting information, and it's like, I know who to trust even less now. Does high texture mod make any difference to this game? Apparently. I wouldn't know, I don't use it. Because I can't use mods whilst on the PS4, because it will disable all achievements for me. And the reason I'm doing this is just to get platinum on it. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't like this game, so why on earth would I do things to try and enhance a game I don't like? Take more space in your hard drive. Yeah, that's also very true. Don't interrupt my looting, you bastard. Especially when you try to go by the sources of people who say they are those things. They have a different opinion of it than someone else who says they're the exact same thing. Yeah. Oh wait, you said mods. I thought you meant the high texture pack DLC. Pretty much the same thing. Because, to be fair, a mod is DLC. It's downloadable content, which is what DLC stands for. It's not what the standard DLC acronym has been used for, but it still is that same thing. Shoot a glowing one in the dick multiple times. Fine. So DLC pack to make it look less shit. No, that's the thing. It is still downloadable content, as in you download it. It's content that you download. So DLC nowadays has come to mean DLC that you buy, when it's like it's just the same thing. That's the same talking about. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they did that as well, because if it was Bethesda that released it, yes, you'd have to pay for it. If it's a mod creator, then it would most likely be just free. The high resolution texture pack DLC is free. That does surprise me, because Bethesda. Can I get back out? But why just make the better appearance of setting? Because it's Bethesda. Well, the whole DLC. Again, Bethesda. Bethesda won't go back and improve their own stuff, so they rely on mod creators to do it, and obviously mod creators can only do it by making a mod pack that you have to download and install separately. Okay, I've got no idea how to get me the fuck out of here. I think it's something like, I need to complete the project, but actually Shadow of War does something similar. I don't know why, but it seems to be a trend, yeah. Not just Bethesda, a lot of companies do it. I forgot the name for it, but it's to make file sizes smaller. Yeah, it's compression. But at the same time, you can easily release a hotfix that includes those. And it would, in actual fact, reduce the size overall than having to download a separate texture pack as well. So yes, having the lower appearance settings as standard for release is fine. Include a hotfix that also includes the ability to put on those high textures and keep that in the main file compression, because the problem with having it as a separate DLC is that when they release things to compress the files later on the line, does not include the DLC. So you'll have a nice compressed game, but the DLC will still be massive. Bethesda. Because they're pretty much the ones who started that trend. DJ, it doesn't help that my school's never taught me this stuff properly, so I have to write down which gender they are and which is which until I can remember it. Thanks, school. Yeah, that's also another thing. It sounds dirty cat. So African little limp brain naughties sniffer, get back here, stop running away. Is marriage better than single life? Depends on if you want it. I think I'm still somewhat competent CD Projekt Red 4. While Cyberpunk may have been a major disappointment, they at least know how to compress the game enough to the point they can fit The Witcher and its DLCs in a Switch cartridge. Again, I'm not an engineer or game dev, so it might not even be that hard and Switch cartridges and probably hold later. I actually don't know the storage requirements on them. Well, storage limits. But I'd estimate they're pretty damn powerful these days. I think I broke it. Doesn't this apple offer you? You're not worried to sell apples? Fair. Give a fuck. Can I just leave? Can I just leave now? There we go. Now I can leave. Alright, let's ask weird questions. If you could bring one character from a TV show or movie to life, who would it be? I honestly don't think there's a person for TV movie show that I care about enough to do that with. I honestly don't think I care enough. So I don't care about the questions. I don't really think there's a character that means enough to me to want to make real. I'm just having a supreme brain fart right now. Are the Scots like Irish people? No, they're two completely different people. Why did that one take such a long time to... I don't know. You just realised about the save god donate command isn't on the sensor on purpose. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you very much, Nikos. I will go and check that, change that right now. Thank you very much. All video games, fair enough, though. No, I don't think really for video games either. There we go, right back. Oh, there we are. Nico's proving that it does indeed work. Thank you very much. I will save now. I'm a lot less likely to die because I'm a bit more over-leveled. But still, thank you very much. Zero, thank you for the contribution to Smeagol Stream Challenge. You have from a game she's one-shot. Fair. Also was introduced to Beastars by Lydia and Code. Oh, yeah. The very, very, very furry anime. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, it was a thing. Everything's fine, normal until the rabbit starts stripping to seduce the wolves. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, I'm sorry, what? This is like Zootopia gone mad. I've not actually probably watched it, but the stuff I have seen is like, oh boy. Oh boy. That's pretty good anime. From what I've heard, yes, it is good. Still very furry though. There's nothing wrong with that. I, in fact, quite approve of it being furry. 25. Don't care about raising that anymore. Can I raise you? Oh, yes, I can. Surprised how good it was. I binged the entire season one day, 4 episodes of them in Killster, the rest at work that night. And I ended up shipping something from it. Nice. Very nice. Right, return to Desdemona. Yeah. Oh, and it also saves because if I'm in my Pip-Boy for any length of time, it auto saves because I keep forgetting to turn that off. Whoops. Can't we know exactly who? To be honest, I've not actually seen most of the stuff in it. All I know is, you know, the base premise of it. Alright. Am I going to get to talk to you outright? No, busy. Got to assemble the meeting. Got to assemble everyone to talk to me properly.
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true.
Personally, watching the second Castlevania season of Blood of Zeus. Season 2 of Castlevania is really good. I mean, so is the first one. I've not seen the third one yet. I need to. But, you know, Netflix does not like my PC. Causes a driver conflict and causes it to completely shut down.
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old.
And Blood of Zeus just looks really, really good.
A teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
No, I've not actually watched it because, again, yay Netflix.
But I've said everything I'm going to. But know this.
You're very fucky at the end, though.
Planning and running now are the most important of our lives.
Nah, more of an escalation in my view. It's like, yeah, this seems about right for what Castlevania does.
Excellent work. On our side, we've got.
I still love the fact that the Belmont is voiced by Richard Armitage. That's one of the best things about the anime for me.
Our final analysis. If we stage a mass, instead we.
I don't care.
That's a bold plan.
We can't waste this opportunity. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart
I wonder what that was in reaction to. My mention of Richard Armitage, a man with one of the sexiest voices I've ever heard.
The Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom,
I forgot how fucking beautiful your face in this game is. Just as you say that, I have the reface. Favorite quote will still be, "This isn't a bar fight, have some class."
Z1 seems capable of that.
We always thought Patriot was the savior of the synths. But it may be more accurate to say that Z1 is. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose.
No.
Good luck.
It was Zero was not screaming about my thing about Richard Armitage. Zero was screaming about Abra. A close second word. Am I going mad? Not fucker. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you know, slightly furry anyway.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scaver.
I really want to shoot you in the face.
Is under opposition control.
Don't like him. Is that a problem with the Pokemons? It's the first thing that came out of Space. Oh, the Institute. Of course, the Institute. And save and do it. It's not going to carry on. It doesn't have the satisfaction because last time I did that to Father, and nothing happened. He just fell over.
Pardon me.
Pardon me. Fuck you. Here's my answer to the question of what video character from the real world. Midda from The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Nico One Shot both need a hug.
C1?
Fair.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, Do you think Mr. Benet's plan
So I'm
will
Cyclist completing the collection quest where you have to involve everything in Gen 1. Oh, very nice. Mostly Nikki is she's a kid that found out that she's a game character. Ah, Abra keeps leaving.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But since we'll have to fight for it.
Things do happen when you
Mr.
kill
Benet's
Fallout
plan was too ambitious.
then and there,
Of
but you have
course
to
I'd
leave
fight
first.
for my
It's mostly
freedom.
just when you've been banished the interviews.
I know
Oh no,
others
no. What I mean,
as well.
nothing happening was
Face
I
all
shot him in the
odds.
face with a high-powered weapon, and he just falls over.
If we
No
stand up
satisfying
to
head
the
explosion, nothing. It's like, well, that was
more of my
pointless.
people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the synths to fight against us.
He's going into a fire.
You won't be alone. The railroad will fight with you.
Together, we have a chance. I admire Mr. Beignet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Gives it 14 a day. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All systems nominal.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Her solution, I think it was either the scary face or mean look, one of the locks Pokemon from leaving. I'll let
Liam.
Pokemon go.
I got you your username and password.
It's nice you more
You
survival.
railroad
That's not
guys
bad.
really deliver.
It's not
you
bad
know?
at all.
Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is
I mean,
going
yeah,
to be
bear in your mind
seriously
there's
time-consuming.
151 of them,
So hand it
and
over and I'll
I'm pretty
get
sure not all of
started.
them evolve. Well, I know not all of them evolve.
Here you go.
Great. Listen,
Well, it's technically the
I need
same
a
two
favor.
Pokemon, so technically 15.
Z114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Fair.
Maybe you need to be reset.
Now I need to find somewhere to wait or sleep.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Hello and welcome, Ed. Welcome back. You weren't even here in the first place. Jesus. Thank you, Zero, for your 58th gifted sub. Wasn't even. I'm just going to sit here in the cafeteria for exactly 24 hours. Burning Double-Goat's turds falling from the sky. Open your mouths, preciouses. Had to deliver something to Poppy's house, so she had food to help her stomach. Fair. Hope she's feeling better. Did safety rules drop off at her door? Good. There we are. Completed game a day. I hate asthma. From what I've heard of it, it's pretty damn nasty. Yo.
Ask my friends if they take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I have weapons I could give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining
So
equipment
you die from it.
haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Benet, the construction crew is populated solely
Most
by
of my alerts scare the absolute shite out of me. I have no idea
constant
why.
supervision.
It's just I'm not
How
expecting
do
them to
you
go
feel
off.
about
That's
killing
why.
some guards?
I'll do it. If it's necessary.
Just
We
yeah,
can come
shit
up with
with
no
it.
other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not
So
unheard
you're a
of.
Golden Boy, thanks Zero.
And
Yes, you are. You
dead
are now
friends
a
can assemble the
6-month
weapons we need.
subscriber. I think that's what gold is.
Good luck.
Was that a 9? It might be 6. Oh, you're talking to Ed. Oh, fair enough. so what's this other bullshit? You could survive a visually see you. Could be using a zombie low dead. I mean, that isn't that normal? Kill the tunnel guards. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Is I'll go and hit the tunnel guards. Oh Jesus Christ! Thank you, DJ, for scaring the absolute shite out of me again.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? Recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software,
That's not that one.
do so after this meeting. The last thing we need.
In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This cannot happen again. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Pristine Institute. Shit. Pristine Institute. Shit. Pristine Institute. Shit. It's like stepping out of an Obsidian game into a Bethesda game. And to march my jet to pay for my stuff with you. You don't have to, Ed. It's completely and utterly optional.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Really?
Inquiries to G980.
They're just all there. They're just all sat there, are they?
Subject identified.
Let's run for a bit, go pick up some things from the store for the very late store, right? Okay. See you later, Zero. Stay safe and hope that doesn't happen to you. Oh, yeah, hello and welcome. Yeah, I really love my doggos. One's afraid of everything, the other's too fucking stupid to be afraid. Whereas, I mean, they will knock me on my ass when I'm walking to them and try and chase an 18-wheeler. I'm going to watch this stream at 1 AM, she knows I'm more likely to fall asleep. Fair. That's good to hear, DJ. Hopefully it's not going to go down the way of how Metro has happened beforehand. Head flip 900 points. Tony Hawk's head flipper. Love it.
You have done your part.
Yes, I have.
We'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is
I'm
keeping
alright,
all of
Ed.
this secret from the SRB.
I'm still
So
ill,
being very
but I've
careful,
had some cold medicine.
Unfortunately, it takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
Continue working with Father. Okay. Leaving that alone now. So now we are going back to the Brotherhood of Steel. Could be worse, could be better. I'm sorry to hear that's on the it's in the state that that it is, but at least it's at least it's not as bad as it could be. Going back to Show No Mercy. Fast Herald to the Prid one. Ah. Welcome, Mal. Thinking about it, I should have taken a screenshot of that head flip. That should have been a stream thumbnail. Oh well. Putting my internet dying while I'm trying to do my college assignments. Glad to hear it. Definitely glad to hear it, Mal. Oh, the toilet is in here, so yeah, try and be quiet.
If you run
Okay.
into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
It's a nice laser Gatling gun you got there. But, you know, either after destroying the Institute, we should repurpose the synth production line as walking and talking sex toys will make great money. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Meet with Elder Maxon. But what? Could have sworn he wasn't out there. That's with a fine, Mike. Glad you ain't bad, but still, it's a little. Yeah, I'll be ill for a little while.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can't be fatal.
I just probably wasn't looking at my compass. You've heard guys shop here yet? How do you mean? I can buy stuff.
Yourself with the Prigman's crew. Are you ready for your next
Well, I
assignment,
don't know what sleep is,
sister?
so I guess fine.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants.
Thank you for the
Having
hydration reminder, Red.
aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use.
And
in
also
our
to DJ
campaign.
as well.
I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile.
Hopefully water is good at the
Understood?
moment. How is water ever going to be bad?
Consider it done.
Look,
I'm trying to spend
I
more
realize
hydration.
you're eager to take the fight to the
You've done
Institute,
one,
but
Ed.
it'll have to wait.
Shush.
The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations.
Thank you
to
for
have
the
a
save
nuclear
reminder,
arsenal
DJ.
at
I'll
their
do that as soon as I can.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Fully
Red, also speaking on the subject, who you bring into life from earlier, since I had to go for a bit. Personally, I had legit to probably go Tally. No, she'd never date me, but what she could do is rapidly progress human civilization to a point where capitalism is void as a concept due to the efficiency of production. Not alone. I don't think one person alone could do that. I see why. I see why though. You know, the guy all the way back in the upper levels of the pyramid locked all needs to be unlocked with a terminal. No, I haven't. I haven't done that. That's the thing. Keep the whole synths replacing humans though, just in Diamond City. Hey, you know, Mandy has been acting strange. You don't think she's a synth, do you, Brian? Tim, the only thing I know is different about Mandy is that her head game is much stronger. Yeah. Well, original name Fort Strong. I know. Original names? Oh, wait, it's America. Of course not. There's no such thing as originality in America. You can also lockpick the Privilege shop door. Yeah, but I'm also got master. I can, you know, do master hacks. Too much water can be fatal. Everything in too much of it can be fatal. It's just the way things are. I don't think there's actually a single thing that I can think of where too much of it won't kill you. It's also super mutant name strong. Yep, met him. Met him, freedom, hate him. Time to fuck off. No, I've done that. That's not that shop. There is a terminal somewhere. Yes, Dogbean, you're a good boy. Click your mouse. Yeah. Do it too much. RSI. You could damage, highly damage your finger. The muscles could go into spasm. You could go into shock from the pain and die. What's wrong with him then? Just don't like him. He's not dog meat. She was a part of a race that made boats in the middle of space planets hazardous, so I have faith in her. Yeah, but still, she is one person. It's like, you couldn't take, I don't know. You couldn't have taken, like, Stephen Hawking to the Bronze Age and massively advance the understanding of scientific progress. It's, you know, it takes more than one person to do that, no matter how intelligent and how much of a grasp they have on things. But yeah, it's bad aim. Dogmeat is the only companion in this game I care about, and pretty much the only thing I care about. Well, apart from, you know, I care about trying to get the Platinum trophy for this. And after I do the Platinum, or, you know, actually no, probably during the Platinum thing, I will do the DLCs that take me to other places, because XP, I need to get to level 50. Oh! Oh, that is actually mine! Ha! Fair.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
You know what's a long way down? Down the rifle of my, there. Down the barrel of my rifle with a bullet to your face. Shut the fuck up. Okay, mail terminal. 38 rounds. And some knuckles. It's fine.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Never forget.
Oh, yeah, I remember where the thing is now.
There. That should hold.
Ew! I did not want to see that!
Your concerns are noted, Scribe.
If it was
Proctor Ingram, my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimen.
Oh, I really didn't want to see that. Ugh. Maybe on to a more jokey question. If Tali taught us weaponry, would we have infinite ammo or thermal plot clips? She would most likely teach the, well, to be fair, she wouldn't be able to do that because I'm very certain we wouldn't be able to develop Mass Effect drives, which is what the rifles use. The rifles use a condensed version of the Mass Effect drive, which is, you know, is a very massively advanced form of science. And in Mass Effect, the only reason they actually have it is because they have access to the Prothean technology. Seeing as we don't have that, we couldn't make the guns that she knows and uses. Yeah, dude.
What can I get for you today?
Oh, nothing. I'm just, you know, shopping.
Who's there?
Target located.
What the fuck? I was hidden. Well. You basically couldn't color purple. Big green bulge. Oh well. I'm not massively bothered by the stuff. Can you take the Enclave helmet? Most likely, I just, you know, there's no point. I don't use power armor. Right, so, let's go and open my personal storage again, because miscellaneous objectives. Thank you.
Oh man, I'm late for muster one more time. Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
What stealth? It said hidden, but apparently I was not hidden. If you hold the steel button, you can pick it up and drag it around.
Just fixed a few power
Really?
armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Stuff my side. Fuck you, Dungeon Keeper.
Yes.
Save first. You can say it somewhere people can't see you. Is that how you do it? I just did the save, Red, so I'll refund those points back to you because I literally just saved at that point.
You looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Thanks. How am I being detected down here? idea. We did. For that logic. Yep. Well, to be fair, it's Bethesda logic. Because it's a Bethesda game and they do that in Oblivion and Skyrim.
What brings you to me today?
All this shit that you have on here. Ooh, mini nuke. Fat man, another mini nuke. Missiles. Oh yeah, it might just be the wind. No way someone's stealing something. Yep. Yeah, really, the only thing I want from there is really, the mini nuke's the only thing that I actually want from there. Everything else, don't care. Oh yeah, it's just win. No way someone's stealing something. Never. So you can't do it with container items. The only ones that are on and about. Yeah. Yeah, that is the sad limitation of this. You know, there was also the thing that in Skyrim that until a patch solved it, you could put a pan on someone's head using this very method, and they just steal out from under their noses. So the Brotherhood gets for undersupplying their operatives. Yep. Give me more mini nukes.
I think you should stay on point.
Greetings, Knight.
Right on target.
Shut up. At the very least, though, I got a hack in on that. I got a hack out of that, I got a weapon that I'm never going to use, and I've got some more mini nukes. So, you know, more Fat Man ammo. Hey, I've got 11 mini nukes. Yes. This is what the BOS gets for being technophobes and racist. They're technophiles, not technophobes. Because, you know, they covet and hoard all technology and they love technology. Technophobes would make them anti-technology. And racist, do ghouls count as a race? Well, yes, they are also racist, because, you know, anything that's not a pure human, they hate. So, yeah. Ghouls are mutated humans, so in Fallout logic, yes, they are a different species, they are a different race, because, you know, in a race selection thing on Fallout's tactics, you can select ghoul as a race. To tell you a dumb story of Weird as Hell Stealth, Eugene once stole power armor from the Brotherhood and took it back to his base. Sometime later he went back in it, note without crouching. When he teleported back to Brotherhood, everyone shot at him, because apparently people can see stuff all the way from the Brotherhood to the castle, and again Brotherhood is a vantage point. Yeah, I can see that. So ghouls count as a new subspecies, as a new race of humans. Yeah, alright. Brotherhood's racist. Technophobes, yes, they're not technophobes, they're technophiles. Yeah, they are. Technophiles, my bad, yeah. Yeah, I'd say racist, because anything that they see that is not a pure human, they think needs to be, they think doesn't deserve to live. So, yeah, to me, that would say that that they're pretty racist to me. Not see where the other one is. Oh, there you are. There we go. Basket, not pan, but you can still be able to do it. You can just use magic invisibility with 50 here. I don't know, they seem technophobic. They hoard technology because they fear what it could be used for. They fear the Institute because they're afraid of potential usage. They hoard out of fear, as I see it. No, they don't hoard it out of fear. They hoard it, and then they're fascists with it. That's the thing. The Brotherhood of Steel are technophilic fascists. Because, they believe they're the only ones who deserve to have technology and covet it so much. And they say, well, no one else is supposed to have it. We're the ones who are entrusted with it, so we must protect it and make sure no one else ever has it. And they also, outright say, if you're not pure human, you don't even get into the Brotherhood. Right, you need to get a pizza? Go for it, Ed. Hold the bullet pretty well, though, right on the skulls? Yep. So there are so many super mutants and ghouls on the wasteland now, it's really safe bet to call them a separate race. Oh yeah, I do so, yeah. The game does count them a separate race, but also it's weird how you define races. Super mutants, definitely yes. Ghouls, blurry lines. What difficulty on? The easiest. The lowest difficulty I can get, I am on. Fort Strong secured. Apparently. Ah, there's the behemoth. Welcome back, Ed. I thought I was an enemy at first. No, it's just dog meat. It's just dog meat being dog meat. Got your pizza, KFC thingy pizza. Ew. Time to go appropriate their mini nukes. Yes! Nukes to the nuke god. And by nuke god, I mean me. Oh, I can't fire a cannon. I can take the cannonballs though. Ammo for the broadsider. So doing a thing where they're both working together on a pizza. I don't like either of them. If I'm completely honest, I do not like either Pizza Hut or KFC. Are super mutants a race, or will something you can be racist towards? See, examples of them being sent into many games, but typically the brains are deteriorated to a point where they attack without reason or provocation. Strong to self-respect that he is sentient, but he feels like an odd man out in that sense. I mean, well, yes, but sentient doesn't necessarily mean that they're not a different race. They are a completely different race. They may be only achievably created through mutation and genetic alterations, but they're still a separate race, humans. Also, super mutants are more dangerous to themselves than anyone else. Yeah, they really are. There was the super mutant in Fallout 2 and Fallout 3 Marcus. He was awesome. He was an awesome companion. Oh, fuck! Ah, bollocks. You leave my fucking dog alone! That's what happens when you fucking hurt my dog. Piece of shit. So I'll try at least once. Yeah, fair. I personally don't like KFC. I would eat Pizza Hut before I ate KFC, but given the choice, I'd have neither. They think the best way to use a mini nuke is suicide. Yeah. Activate it and then go and punch someone with it. Like, okay. I mean, the supermutants were created by the Master to try and be the ultimate soldiers, and it kind of fucked up. That was a weird way to do a boss fight in Fallout 1. That was a really weird way to do a boss fight. I loved it though. Really loved it. Legendary out levels you have fun. Yeah. Oh, God. Diamond City being racist to BOS. Yep, pretty much. It's weird how the ghetto is the most accepting place in this game. Good neighbour. Everyone else helps sentient ghouls. It's not really weird. You very often find that communities of the downtrodden are the most accepting because they already know what it's like to be hated by everyone. So people come in and it's like, well, everyone hates me. It's like, well, we don't hate you. We know what it's like to be hated. So come in, sit down, relax. Because neighbours are good neighbour, they treat everyone like neighbours. My face is just... Oh my god, why was love? They were sterile. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Just, the only way you can make more is through significant genetic alteration or through mutating humans. Because, they've been sterilised. Which I can't remember if that was an intentional design from the Master, or if it was an accidental side effect. I'd like to think it's possibly intentional, because, he's creating them to be a private army, and you want to be able to keep tabs on your own private army. And, that does also include making it so they can't reproduce by themselves. I got the opinions of the Piper rifle. I know, right? And it's not even in its final form. When I get to its final form, accepting 308 shells. Oh, boy. The Master, the Doctor Who Master? No, he's not in this game. The boss fight was pretty good from what I saw. Sure, you can fight it, but you can also beat it by showing the fatal flaw in the span. Oh yeah, I know. I didn't say there was anything bad about the boss fight. I said it was a good boss fight. I really liked the way they did the Master in the first game. I really did. I liked pretty much all of the first game, apart from the time limits. Doctor Who Master has created super mutants as a good image. The Master from the Doctor Who things being the Master in Fallout 1 is also a hilarious image. So there should have been a good neighbour ending. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yep. So the Master's plan was super mutants to replace the whole human race. Because again, revealing the mutants style is one of the best ways to beat the Master. Yeah, fair. 308 shells? Well, 308 bullets, you know what I mean. Yeah, my knowledge of the Master is a little rusty because it's been a little bit of time since I played Fallout 1 because I played it on release. Because yes, I am old enough to have done so. Still fucking annoyed about that. Still think that Fallout 1 and 2 are the best in the series as well. New Vegas comes close, but still prefer the first two. And out of those, Fallout 2. My review of the KFC pizza thing, you just get a meat feast for sweet corn that's 10% better. Fair.
That's it.
You still have to play Fallout 1, 2, and 3. There is no Fallout. Oh. Yeah, there is a Fallout 3. Yeah. Fallout 3 isn't bad. Yeah, ish. Fallout 1 and 2 are so much better, though. Tactics is the weird one. Fallout Tactics is a very weird one. That's what I am. It's not bad, but I'd rather have normal cheese pizza or meat feast than that. Yeah, fair. Ah. Hello and welcome. Golden Table Destroying has arrived. Bow down and give me tribute. Unfortunately, the only table I have is the one that my PC is on, and you can't have that one. On a side note, it's ridiculous how even in a nuclear apocalypse, some people are more downtrodden than others. It's very human but stupid. It is very human. And if anything, an apocalypse just, brings that side out more. Because then, the superiority complex that most humans have is further emboldened by, well, I survived, and I have these things which other people don't, so I'm going to be dicking with it. From the wiki, the Master's end goal was to create a new race from humanity using FEV, One that could thrive in the post-apocalyptic conditions, the world to rid humanity of its differences and reasons for waging war. The Masters race mutants would be dubbed super mutants, colloquial by most, and would become a permanent presence throughout California and neighbouring areas, and a long-lasting remainder of the Masters' attempt to reform humanity. Yeah, makes sense. Also, going through the Masters thing, you know, the fight on the way up to him. Oh, that's an experience. If you don't have the right equipment or the right perk, oh, you are fucked. You are so fucked if you try that without the proper preparation. I just realised something. I killed a legendary super mutant, and I either didn't loot him or I didn't take the legendary item. So let's go back up and find him. That's holding a bandit, so you have something I want, I'm taking for you. Yeah, very much. Or the how to when you take it at gunpoint. Exactly. Greed. This is why, you know, it goes back to the whole thing of when someone asked me what's the one thing I would remove from the world if I could, and my answer was, and still is, and probably always will be, greed. Right, here we are. Didn't you notice? Yeah, neither did I. There we are! Auto stim metal right leg. Automatically use a stim pack when hits while health is 25% or less once every 60 seconds. He'll sell for a bit. Oh, now I'm... Well, the next one is a bit sort of controversial nowadays. I do this whole idea against bandits. So, don't crucify me, but play the first two full games. I'm not going to crucify you. Divider's already admitted that he hasn't either. Were they any good? Yes, very. Personally, I think they're better than any of the ones that follow them.
Hey.
They compare to all the item will be its same Sermace's leatherized armor. It's not actually as bad as perks go. So it's metal armor, yeah. As opposed to my combat armor. So yeah, that's a pass from me. Greed truly is the deadliest sin, honestly. While pride and probably object, greed will probably be the leader of the round table of sins. Yeah, probably. Because greed affects more people than lust. And that's the end of it. Well, not the end of it, but that's, you know, the long and short of it is that there are more greedy people out there than lustful people. You know, they can cross over here and there, but there are more outright greedy people than there are outright lustful people. And really, greed, to me, is also the more damaging of the two. Speaking of lust, I love the depiction of lust in Darksiders 3. I do not think I've gotten that far. I have not played Darksiders 3 very, very far in, and not for a long time. I'm sure you can say wrath is deadly because wrathful people can murder people, but I would say way more people have died due to greedy people or from their own greed rather than wrathful person. Agreed. It's not a sexy woman, haha, sexual lust. Good. Oh, wait, yes, no, I think I know who you mean. Yeah, I think I've seen him. It's okay, so I'm finished it, yep. It's a female clad in amazing armour who rightly says lust isn't just sexual. Yep. At the minute, but I'll eventually try, give one to a try. I've never cared about age, still play Star Wars Rebel Commando on occasion after all. If you want my advice, go to GOG.com and look up the original Fallouts. They are super cheap there, and they've been patched so they should work on modern systems. And they are really well worth it. Fallout Tactics, not so much. It's a good game, but it's executed a little on the strange side. Purified water. I mean, sure. Sure. I just got purified water out of the toilet.
What's that?
It's a very super mutant thing. It's a very, very super mutant thing.
Someone there? Who's there? Garrett's good as
Also, the personification of greed in Dead Rising 3, where all the psycho bosses are based off of them. It's this weird guy in a kink costume with a flame crow throw shaped like a penis. And yeah, but that does, you know, revert back to the sexual lust thing. I do like it when, as Mal said, the depictions of lust aren't just sexual, because that's a very easy reach to go for. Ow! Jesus Christ. Okay, he's got a missile launcher. Excuse me, I've shot you 4 times. Bounce. You got Fallout 2 on Steam. Got it during a free to keep weekend or something like that. Nice. So you shouldn't encounter my code issue with it crashes after character creation without fail. Shouldn't do. Thank you for the Hell Dredge reminder, DJ. It should work completely fine. I mean, you know, there will be some issues with it. You know, always will be. Speech Paladin Danse. Okay. Let's go find Dance Dance Revolution. Can't believe it's actually taken me that long to make that joke. I'm mildly ashamed of myself. Hello, dude.
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Yes, I do, Synth Boy.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monsters.
Dance loved that.
Another blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back.
Wow, of course, Dance loved me going, yeah, fuck mutants.
And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people.
You are a synth, Dance. Shut up.
Synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand.
Paladin Buzz Lightyear. Oh my god, you had to say it.
Maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't
there we go.
bore you with my rhetoric.
Paladin Buzz Lightyear.
I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Thank you for hydration, my nerd. You want to say something a bit spoiled Dance, so I don't know. Never mind, you know that? Yep. I also don't give a shit. It's Fallout 4.
Don't apologize.
Really don't care.
It reminds me why I'm doing this.
So the maze you aren't going down sight when you step on the brood run. I know, right?
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you
it's like, oh my good god, I've seen ghouls that look better than you. Heresy!
I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible.
Spells from Toy Story, yep.
Dismissed.
Bye, dude.
If we're fortunate.
He had a long line of dialogue there. If we're fortunate, gone. Well coded. Oh, is Dance sound like the president from Black Ops? Don't know, look him up. Might be the same person. It sounds some even the words I saw. Look him up, they may well be the same voice actor. You'd be surprised how often these things cross over. You want to know what the really surprising thing is, though? Look at the voice actors for the Dragon Age games and the Mass Effect games. Look how many people cross over there. BioWare keeps on their good voice actors. So, you know, it's just, you know, a slight shame that Jennifer Hale isn't in any of the Dragon Age games. However, she is in SWTOR. She actually does a game-long voice in SWTOR, which I am so ridiculously happy about. Shall we eat some more rum? That's also what I hate with Brother Seal's racism, even though it's hard to say since a different race. Hey, how the Brother Seal just goes full kill him, and the moment they calls him, don't see the synth. Like, sure, I know there are theories that say he wasn't when you found him, but for the sake of this round, we're going to assume that he was synth for the moment we found him. But yeah, I just hate that they are that quick to turn their gun at him. Like, I get they think synths are dangerous, but they threw away a good way to gather intelligence on synth autonomy. You're absolutely right there. It's also along the same lines of if you tell someone, you're having a conversation about music, say for example, you talk about a band. A person who doesn't like that band will say, "Oh, that band's awful. They're shit. They're the worst band ever." You play them something from that band, and they'll say, actually, that's really good. Who are these people? And you tell them it's the band they hate, they'll go back to hating the song. It makes about as much sense as that. Red, I appreciate BioWare when they get a good voice, they hold on. They do. They very much do. And that's a good thing, surely. BioWare keeps their voice actors. Yeah. I wasn't saying it in a bad way. I was saying it's a very good thing. How Danse was full and loyal to him, so it's not like he was going to object. Yeah. Danse makes a much, much better ally for the Brotherhood than an enemy. But yeah, they got them down all the same. For some stupid reason. They just pitched for a real band, but you're the kind of guy trying to tell me Legion wasn't a person.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Lizaveta Crifiona is still my favourite voice in Dragon Age Inquisition. She's a tavern bar that sings whenever you enter the taverns. Mine Howland's an NPC. She's one of my favourites, but not my favourite. My favourite, Cassandra. The voice actress for Cassandra. Ooh.
I don't have time for this, soldier.
Cassandra's voice is just one of my favourite things about Inquisition. Absolutely my favourite. Another voice I really love in that game? Varric. Varric's voice actor is a treasure. So I just try to vent over it. Oh. They mean it's bad, but just meant to have as a question. Sorry, I meant to think that's a bad thing. No, it's not all, Ed. I thought, I thought I'd phrased it or, said it in such a way that you'd think I was saying it in a bad way, but no, it is a good thing. BioWare keeping on their talented voice actors and, giving them repeated work is a very good thing.
I try to supply my soldiers
now Cassandra has an amazing VA, yes. And also the fact that the accent that she uses for Navarra, as, Cassandra,
simply throw one to the
oh yeah, there you go. The fact that her accent is 100% made up by her is amazing. Yeah, she made the accent up, and it's so perfect. It's just there's going to be one massive problem with that, is that Dragon Age 4 has been pretty much confirmed to be taking place, at least partially in Navarra. So they're going to have Cassandra's accent replicated across the whole of the NPCs there. So they're like, oh shit.
Well,
Cassandra's VA, we can't need you to teach a whole group of people how to do your accent. As always, it's kind of hard to understand or a joke or not in chat form, especially when I don't know what he meant Legion. Legion is a companion in Mass Effect 2 who is from the Geth, who used to be
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect
who used to be part of the enemies.
You're aware that Fort Strong was simply
Yay, sure no mercy's done.
The liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape.
Go for it, Divided. See you later, and thanks for coming on as long as you did. Unless you come back, in which case, I'll see you then. That wasn't allowed to hug Legion before he destroyed himself, so it upsets me as such a cool friend. Yeah. Yeah, Legion was awesome. BioWare do a very good job of making you care about the characters in it.
Since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans,
it'll be interesting to see how they do the accent work. Maybe it will be like the UK, where Southern Navarra sounds different to Northern Navarra, although with the UK every town sounds different. This is true. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do with that. So there's part of me wants everyone to sound sort of like Cassandra, but at the same time, so I kind of also want hers to be unique. So if we have, the whole of Navarra has a very nice accent, but yet Cassandra's just has that unique little thing. It's like, oof, ooh, this is better than Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft can fuck off.
That's fortunate.
Yes.
Ubisoft do one thing well, one thing exactly. They get the layouts and historical accuracy of the visual aspects and the layouts of their locations absolutely amazingly. That's Ubisoft's good point. Everything else, pfft.
We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
The only thing I don't get by well was more than suddenly going from pro-genophage to anti-genophage as I was since the first game.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Going through some of the shit that happens in Mass Effect will do that to you. Especially Mass Effect 2.
Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute,
well, apart from a few voice acts all randomly generated. Yep.
If you find out that she's still
I wouldn't read the Pentagon, honestly. See how those lionesses are growing on the fame of their ancestors. Yeah. Go and kill them.
It's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I am very much seeing.
Consider it done, Elder.
Looking forward to seeing how Dragon Age 4 does. I
Just keep
really
your mind
am.
on the mission.
I wanted to do
And
well.
Don't let anything they say sway you from your
But,
duty.
yeah.
Good luck, Knight.
I don't know. The fuck was that salute?
Engine turbines at 87%
What was the intro that bit? That bit? That's fine. From within. Thank you, DJ, for the hydration reminder.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Where is Dr. Lee? I cannot remember where the bastard bloody hell Dr. Lee is. I know I've probably met her somewhere. I have a feeling that she might be in a vault. It was good character progression, not the kind of character progression you're ready for. That's the thing though, if you're ready and expecting all the character progression in the game, loses its impact. I personally did not like Solar Morden throughout the entirety of the game, but that bit right at that moment in Mass Effect 3, I fucking cried. That's how much it got to me. Shinamedi give a skeletal running through a hallway, but I cut off some bits to make it look like he's running endlessly. Ah! Love it. Right, let's see. Fallout 4. Dr. Lee. So it doesn't do as much as you expected. Yeah. Which is why a lot of BioWare stuff does so well with their storytelling, is because a lot of times you don't expect it, or it's making you make really, really difficult choices. Oh, you're in the Institute, I think. Yeah, she is. She's in the Institute. Right, cool. For a new form of me looking for who the fuck else? Who you looking for? Dr. Lee. But I found where she is now. That's fantastic location. What do you mean you can't fast travel from this location? I'm inside the oh, for fuck's sake. Personal purpose media. Nice. If the ones meant to be trying. Yeah, I found her though. Installation. Nice. Thank you to Ed and Shin for the hydration reminders. I don't care, dog meat. Right, I think the thing I hate the most by what I did with Solus was the bad guy all along, or whether the end of the Inquisition was. I mean, they give you reason behind it, but still can't shit. Right. I cannot remember where the fuck Dr. Lee is. I know she's somewhere in here. Really can't remember. I probably should have read it a little bit longer. See whereabouts in the Institute she is. Dog's watching the stream. Nice. Bark, bark. Solus is an absolute bellend. I hope I get to shove a blade into him. Same. Cannot stand Solus in the least. The teleport effect that happens every time you TP in the Institute. Yeah, she wears a blue lab coat if I'm right. Yeah, I've seen what she looks like. Just can't remember where the hell she is.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
So in the blue section, oh yeah, because they have their color code the entire thing. Eating this pizza's getting boring. I don't think I've ever in my entire life heard someone describe the act of eating as boring. That's a new one. That's definitely a new one. Wasn't so it's really picky. You can only romance him if you're an elven woman who supports the apostates. Yeah, very much. And it's so easy to get his disapproval. It is so easy to get him to disapprove of anything you're doing. Getting his approval for stuff, now there's your challenge. Okay, Dr. Lee. Speak to Dr. Lee.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Hello.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You
What?
again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. It was just a matter of time before your people...
In the middle of the Institute, surrounded by synths and all the people who hate the Brotherhood. I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel. It's like... Pulling out a gun, I'm sorry. What now?
You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know
Oh, so easy, so English anger, even because things that sound like they would make him happy anger him. Yep. Like the best interaction you can have with Solus in that entire game is punching him. That felt so good. I hadn't done it because I don't interact with Solus. I've seen it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that is so satisfying to watch.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
I wish there was something I could say that would convince you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my... I'm not interested.
Sure. I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right.
So the Institute.
I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab.
It was just one to throw everything upstairs. Yeah.
I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed.
Perfect example of it when you talk to them in Haven and talk about how helping the elves, elven roamers, he gets really sap at you.
The more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what...
So tomatoes in it either? It's just pizza-based cheese, little sweet corn chicken nuggets. That sounds awful.
Do we have a deal?
One thing Dragon Age did well was simulate how shit humans are. Those knife ears are good for nothing but slavery vibes that you constantly get in LA. You think that's bad? You think that's bad? You should see it in Origins. Origins lets you actually go to and even start off in one of the elven alienages. So you get to see firsthand how they're treated.
Anyone in there?
Origins does not pull punches with that kind of shit.
Virgil's lab was in the biosciences division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section.
I fuck off, so you knife it, pick all day, looking ass.
I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood
it's pizza on pineapple.
Discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
Fine. Trivial to convince Dr. Lee. Easily enough done. Just follow the quest markers, do the thing, press the thing. Maybe shoot the person. Sounds like difficult. So just better than store-bought pizza. Nothing wrong with store-bought pizza. Store-bought pizza's really fucking nice. Yeah, see, Iceland pizza's good. Store-bought pizza is really, really good, especially if you enhance it yourself. But even if you don't, it's still really good. Red, I want to play Origins now. Sounds really interesting. As someone who enjoys interpreting social logical groupings and seeing how fucked the in-game users are, no matter what look on the surface, some games make we happy if you look tame. Yep, Dragon Age Origins really does that, both with the elves origin if you go for the alienage, and also if you go for the dwarves. Oh my god, the dwarves! Oh, they are racist towards each other. Well, actually no, dwarves aren't racist towards each other. Dwarves are classist towards each other. Microwave pizza for the Lincoln atmosphere.
Got it.
Would not complain about pizza either. And Brent seems always be better, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Or the Chicago Town deep dish thin ones. Ooh, those are good. Those are really good. Those sorts of things developing a taste. One likes store-bought, the other restaurant, and the other self-made. Yeah. Ooh, shit, and he walked through that. Yeah, well, better than small pizza that can cause food poisoning where you are. Ooh. Right, so there's only brand self-made can always be considered better because you know what you like, and then again depends on if you're a good cook. I mean, to be fair, really, with self-made, with store-bought, you can easily just, you know... I'll restore that span. You can, you know, easily just, you know, grab a frozen pizza from anywhere and put your own toppings on it. Shove it in the oven, done. I'll super me an ad. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Whereas it sounds, Skyrim is probably one of the most fucked up sites I've ever looked into. I've encountered more fucked up ones. Skyrim is mostly just, you know, imperialism and fascism and racism. It's pretty standard fare, really. So yeah, I'm the first person in your life who can say eating can be boring. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard before in my entire life someone tell me that they found eating to be boring. Kind of feel like I should have the troubleshooter. Drinking water has the same feeling. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Ed finds sustenance boring. I mean, actually, no. You are not the first person I've heard call water boring. I've heard an advert call water boring. Mal Skyrim is honestly, it's honestly not as bad as you may think. It's actually very much the same modern day. It really is. Also, yeah, that's the thing too. While in Fallout 1, all super mutants came from the Master. In Fallout 4, super mutants came from the experiments of the Institute. Then almost all Fallouts have their own version of how super mutants came to be. Well, see, that's the thing. Fallout 1 and 2 have the same origin of the super mutants because they're a connected universe made by a competent and connected development team. Fallout 3 and 4 were made by Bethesda because they don't give a fuck about anything about their own in-game lore. Sleeping is boring. Yeah. Still bad, but it feels worse because there's more varieties of species races. Yep. And 76 also come from a different lab where the cryptid monsters also came from. But if you find it boring, can't understand what it's just so tasteless. It's fine to me. One time, by the way, just sometime. Chill water is nice, room temperature water is yuck. Water. I like water. I read one talking about mostly the guard to civilian ratio. People are definitely going hungry in that society. Half of all population is dedicated fighters, so they are producing nothing at that rate and likely rely on war to sustain themselves. Oh look, Nordic culture. That's all they did. That's all Bethesda did for Skyrim, is they took Nordic culture, sprinkled some extra racism in it.
There we go.
Ha! Did you see the dude in Kingdom of the Fire Circle of Doom and obviously was glorious? Oh, Rainier, yeah. 8 foot tall muscle bound dude with just a hood and loincloth. Yeah. I should have just finished for a workout. I'm about to get a protein shake after I can find sit down and chill. Happy to hear it, Jin. In all honesty, I can see multiple places being made in multiple places. Yeah, not just the masters. Yeah. At the same time, it's like I would give it more credence and more. I would actually appreciate it more if they did the super mutants, but had them significantly different. Otherwise, it's just like, oh well, everyone tried the same thing, but got the same results. Like, that's not how science works. You somehow make it have a flavour a little. It's called adding fruit squash. Have you never heard of adding fruit squash, Ed? Jesus fucking hell. It's kind of spicy Nordic culture. It pretty much is. Oh, if I'm right, they just said the Commonwealth super mutants are different from the Master super mutants. If I'm right, wait, let me look. They do not look that different. They really don't. That's the thing, though. You would expect it to be significantly different, because otherwise, the super mutants that we know in Fallout 1 and 2 are made through FEV, which is Force Evolution VATS. Is it VATS? It's Force Evolution something. But yes, it's basically a toxic substance to basically force them to evolve, and you get super mutants as a result. But you know, goes a bit wrong. So unless they're using the exact same method, which they're clearly not, they're not going to get the same results. But yes, that gives you the same results anyway, because, oh look, Bethesda have no originality or thought process whatsoever. Did you want to get a new PC? I will get Minecraft, Fable 2, 3, a Medieval, and the one on my wish list. Nice. I own 2 of those titles. I've played Fable 2 and 3 on the Xbox 360. I was like, yeah, they're alright. Won't go back to them. Probably the only interpretation where it's been a sandbox game where I've actually really liked it. Probably because it actually also had a dedicated path through it as well. Squash exists, you just try to flavour water, it's more healthy. Get low sugar squash and just add, you know, a little bit of it to your water. Works. Because I could guarantee if you buy flavoured water, that's more unhealthy for you than adding some fruit squash. Force Evolution Virus. That's it, virus. Thank you, Mal. Force Evolution Virus, yes. That's FEV. That's how the Master created super mutants. And you know what? One of the bad endings you can get for Fallout 1 is you get turned into a super mutant. Thank you, Nikos, for the save reminder. Definitely much needed in this area. Probably because I almost got my face blown off by an Assaultron. Getting a fuse bottle too, I've got one. Yep. You can also buy them in like these like tiny little squirt bottles. You just, you know, squirt a tiny bit into your water, mix it up, done. There's no slices in, or some cucumber slices. Oh god damn it, Mal, you're gonna make me. Oh, damn you! How much squash do you eat? And I have it strong, but really? Oh, me personally, a lot. I put a lot of squash in. I don't recommend people do it the way I do. No. Just gonna leave that one there. Just like. But yeah, I put in more squash than it is mostly, you know, is probably actually good for you. Oh shit. Why would I want to go in there? Oh, kitty, yeah. I don't see the reason why that one's locked with a higher strength lockpick when it doesn't look to be anything actually in there. Yeah, it's fine now. We're just going to skip past why there was Wonder Glue in that cat. We're just going to skip on right past that. Okay, so Fort 1, 2 and Tactics in New Vegas. I don't know if it's specifically the same. The mutants they came for the Master. Other mutants again. One Fallout 3 super mutants are derived from the Evolutionary Experiment Program, EEP, an FEV derivative used at Fallout 87. These mutants are almost invariably hostile, borderline feral, and completely asexual. Fallout 4 features super mutants created by the Institute using FEV sample acquired through clandestine means. These mutants are the byproduct of its research into Generation 3 synths, dumped into the Commonwealth. These are somewhat intelligent, roaming unique tribes, and representing a variety of male hostile attitudes. Basically, it's that whole thing of, can I copy off you? Yeah, but change it, so people don't think that it's completely obvious. Will do. There you go. Same like doesn't say anything for me. There. I don't, because I just really like a strong flavour of squash. Well, I see someone saying cat never use yet. Never use Jameson tomato. Jesus Christ! I lost a fucking bobby pin to get in here, and there was nothing there. Fuck's sake. So somehow the difference is somewhat. Yeah, derivatives are basically the same thing. It's like, it's a bit of a stretch in some ways.
Sweet.
Destiny under maintenance, though. That would imply they're fixing things. Sure they don't, because Bungie. Wait. So you described the copy homework thing. Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Flo says, "Are you watching?" Hello, Fluffy. Fallout 76 features super mutants derived from FEV experiments at the West Tech Research Center in Appalachia, including mass exposure of denizens of Huntersville and infectious virus by the Enclave under orders from President Thomas Eckhart, in a desperate bid to increase the DEFCON rating and gain access to the region's missile weapons. Widespread, violent and hostile, the super mutants are a major presence in the region, and a common enemy for factions that inhabited Appalachia in the past, Responders and Tragedy's Brotherhood, and those who have returned to it after the Scorched Plague, most importantly the Brotherhood, first especially force under Paladin Lelia Rahmini. I was telling you to get good with your aim, Ed. Oh! Oh, what a surprise! Oh. Which company fucks up more, Bungie, Ubisoft, or EA? Difficult to say, because 2 of those are developers, and 1 isn't. There is purr in my eye. So for all that's well, don't worry about it. Oh, ear. It made more sense if you used, purring in your eye. Excuse me. Oh wait, I just need to take that. Bring the holotape to Dr. Lee. Can do. Skippy dip drop scuba. Why do I have no ping notifications? FEV lab entry to terminal. Wasn't me, didn't do anything, can't prove it, didn't see me. Can't prove a goddamn thing. Bye bye. Yeah, we're good. Eat some blood. Chris is saying use your eyes at a local aim. Not wrong. Wasn't me, it was the one-armed man. killed my father. Prepare to die.
Dr. Lee.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
I'm sorry. I was going through a lab populated by hostile robots and defense turrets. Fuck you.
I consider bad news. Just let me hear it.
Whereas, you know, I'm really sad that Trump wasn't impeached and convicted. Yep. It's going to run again in 2024, and I'm going to have to listen to the world hillbilly in a fake ambulance shouting about Trump for 6 hours a day again. Not so much sleep because of that arsehole. Yeah, sir. I swear me being about Amy Jo's been used day today. Not all day today. Yeah, just pretty normal, really. Even ready to use it at midday. It's the thing, but it's not been used all day. I mean, you know, I haven't even been streaming for 2 hours.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went.
EA just sponsor stuff, don't they?
Loyalty.
EA, well, EA have their own in-house developers under subsidiaries, but mostly EA themselves are a publishing company.
How badly it
mostly.
You needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world.
But EA's marketing the way EA's marketing groups work, they're real shady. Real fucking shady.
I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do.
EA generates infinite income from Sims DLC.
You can't trust the people you're working for.
Not just that.
Then it's all pointless.
EA also generates income from
who knows
EA Sports being released out year on year
or what their plans are for my
games
work.
that barely change.
I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood, but I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
Yeah.
Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Report to Elder Maxon. Bye.
Health and happiness go hand in hand.
Slap your hand out of my hand. Still on Spore 2. I haven't even played the first one. Marketing, you mean surprise mechanics? Yep. Like the whole thing about Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 1. DICE, the developer, did not want to put loot boxes in. They said, we don't want to put loot boxes in whatsoever. EA's marketing team turned around to them and said, put them in or we fire you. All of you. And you'll never make a game again. So they had no choice but to say, okay, we'll do it. That's what mine's like. That's so beautiful. Never played it. If it's the game that I'm thinking of, too much resource management for me. I acknowledge that I am bad at those kind of games, so I just don't play them.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwood. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances.
The first one's very fun, but it's a bit of a flop from what I've heard. Like many games nowadays, it's one of those games that had a lot of promises, made didn't come into the world, but it's still a good game. Sounds like anything made by anything that Peter Molyneux's done.
Dismissed.
From Within completed, and oh, ho, ho. So close to a level up, so close. But now I need to do Outside the Wire. Get holiday to Proctor Ingram. Where are you, Proctor Ingram? Oh, you're at the airport.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Anywhere, any other faction headquarters, you can fast travel from inside the actual headquarters itself. Brotherhood of Steel? Haha, fuck you. Whereas the Institute, the enemy proceeds to be waterboarded by the fascists for 3 hours. Pretty much. The GFR was them, and I got told by EA, I said, okay, do it, fuck you, and goes to make the game just out of spite. Yeah, but without proper marketing, a game will die. and it's very hard to get proper marketing, especially, you know, if you've got EA breathing down your neck. And also because it's EA who own the license to those games, not DICE. If you make the game anyway after EA have said no, you get sued to fuck. Sport didn't exist, so I would most likely not be as into games as I am now. Just felt like what games should be, at least games I want. Game where you make everything and they give you the tools to do so. Your own character, NPCs, building everything. Sound good? Go steal more nukes if possible, of course. Wait, something to talk about the thing I'm thinking about. Wrong place. Yeah, possibly. Since it's for this, the only thing I'll thank EA for, although that thanks to mostly from Access. I mean, to be fair, a lot of my childhood is thanks to EA. Back when they were a developer. When EA were a developer, and still quite small, really loved them. Really, really loved them. Oh, shit. I left the airport rather than going further in to find a proctor. Game development should be an art, not a production line. Fully agree, Red. Fully agree. Games should not be a commodity, they should be art pieces. And entertainment.
You haven't lived until you tip
Fluffy snap purring in sleep. Aww.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
I'm in a different game again, so
You know, it's good to see you're still in one
killed it.
piece. I wasn't sure what the
Not
others
entirely.
would do to you.
Art definitely is not dead.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
Okay,
I have
stop
confidence
purring.
in everything I
Why do you make it sound like a bad
That's
thing?
because I'll only
Cat
deal with
purring is
technology
amazing.
that I understand.
Seen a
Speaking
bit,
of
DJ.
technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Modern art. That's not dead either.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario.
I mean, Brett has a
Before
constant
we
story.
jump to
Yeah.
conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so
Must
it's
be pretty
gonna
annoyed
take
by
some
it.
time to crack.
Jokingly,
After
though.
that, we'll have to see
He's
what we
jokingly annoyed by it.
got. No telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In
This
the
is maybe it's the
meantime, I've
Borderlands
got
2.
a new
Oh, right.
assignment for you.
I completely forgotten
So,
most of
I bet
Borderlands
you're eager
2.
to get your hands dirty on our new project.
Did you
How
know how
much
to
has
make that
Maxon told
face?
you about it?
What? Why did I put that? Yeah, it's completely confused me now, Ed. Oh, right.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will. But we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and
Welcome back,
Kells
TJ,
have
yeah.
been looking for something that can
Hey!
the balance.
Can't do that. Can do this. Next level. Next level. Meh. Actually, no, that's a possibility. Actually sounds like a good idea. Although, to be fair, no, I think I'll go with the extra damage bonus against men. I love the Black Widow perk.
When we go
It's so much better in Fallout 2, but it's still good.
Now the Pridwin might be a big beast, but
sorry,
she's not
it's fine.
built for fighting.
Liberty reprimed. So complete this one and do not complete the next one. Stop here. Right. In a technical way, Darkspore was the Spore sequel, but first of all, there's a Shoot Diablo clone, and second off, I can't even buy it anymore because Associated EA just deleted it. Ow.
Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately,
Poke in the eye.
Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron.
No, it's not
while
dead.
you're
If it
blind.
said I'd be dead, well, I'll be more dead than I am.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
I believe I'd rather have a game I can sink 50 hours into rather than 10 games I can sink 5 hours into each before discarding, though the industry was changing anytime soon.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse
I
than
agree.
it actually is.
I would rather have a really good game that I can just lose myself in for a long time rather than a stack of games that I'll play through.
That we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few
I
rivets
see.
and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Liberty Prime blows itself. Heard it here first.
Way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to
Industry
her,
follow
but
trends. If somehow there'll be a guy that makes a new trend for games that's actually good, might get good games again, but probably not. Yep. They follow trends of what's popular and what goes, what sells. And right now, what is popular and what sells? Shit like Battle Royales. Ugh. Battle Royales and roguelikes. That's what's popular right now. It used to be Souls-likes. Souls-like was the most recent popular thing that has now kind of died down by comparison. But now it's mostly Battle Royales and roguelikes now. We'll go back on the Pridwin, don't I? Yeah, but yeah, as Matt says, look at Battle Royale's biggest trend in good laws is annoying. Very. Even though I can't move because cat's asleep on you. Yep. Law of the world. If you got a cat asleep on you, you're there until the cat goes. Difficulty level of Souls level. Oh no, didn't say it was dead. Nope. I'm just saying, Souls likes are nowhere near as popular and prevalent as they used to be. The difficulty carries to roguelike, so actually never mind. Yeah. People, there will always be people out there who love difficult games and love the difficulty of them. Always will be. Like, you know, the Ninja Gaiden trilogy is getting a remaster. So, you know, people are going to be hyped over that again.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
That was new. But yeah, people are always going to like difficult games. It's just, you know, Souls-likes are inherently difficult, so they scratch that itch. Just, you know, Souls-likes are nowhere near as prevalent as they used to be, and roguelikes are taking that up. And you've got people who stupidly combine both genres.
Dr. Lee, if you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime.
Red Design should be one of them. I'm a masochist and I love trial and error games as long as it's not clear ABS. I'm a fan of Souls-like games, as long as they're not bullshit.
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds
my brother's
like
for
you
Battle
actually
PUBG
mean
likes nah.
it.
I don't like. I do not like battle royales. I'm
It's
jaded
going
on
to take a hell of
roguelikes
a
as
lot of
well.
work to
I
get
really
Liberty
don't like
Prime
them
back
mostly.
online.
There's one or two roguelikes I really like, but for most of them, it's like, meh. They're repetitive. They're dull. I find that people love difficult games. Do hate it when they try to carry over that difficulty to every damn game series. I'll also agree that there are also some too easy game series out there. Like I was saying back at the beginning of this stream, Vampire. Vampire on story mode is ridiculous. It's a joke how easy it is. Absolute joke.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
We're gonna get some naan bread. Ooh, almost bread, man bread.
Ugly had a child. It'd be a super mutant.
Hey, different strokes, different folks. If Shin wants to be an inbred man, let him be an inbred man. If Shin wants to, you know, take a quick cheeky nibble on someone else's baguette, hey, more power to him. I love them making these bread puns while Shin is not here. Oh, that was a complete yeast of time. By the way, Assassin's Creed apparently is too easy in Assassin's Creed community for some reason. It's too easy to take the piss out of. So that's the thing I'll always advocate for. Not just hard, not just easy, have difficulty options. Something for everyone. Yes. difficulty options, and also no penalty or discouragement for people who want to play on lower difficulty levels. Yeah, if you can get away with that. Like, this whole thing is like, you know, the only way you can get, you know, 100% trophy completion in this game is to play on the hardest difficulty possible. You go fuck off with that. Like, that's the reason I won't play Devil May Cry. Is because Devil May Cry's trophies are very much geared towards finish this game on the highest difficulty setting, otherwise you're shit. Like, fuck off Devil May Cry. Right, speaking of that, I need to go take an angry pee. Well, slightly perturbed pee at this point, because I'm not that angry. So that's a great game where you can beat it with the counter button. Yep. Well, up until Origins. But yeah, the Assassin's Creed main series, ridiculously easy. Difficulty-wise, apparently combat is way too easy and should have less stamina. So people just basically want to play Dark Souls. I agree. I hate it when games like Wolfenstein call these difficulty, can I play daddy or don't hurt me? To be fair, the reason they do that is because it was done in the very original Wolfenstein 3D. Those were the difficulty levels. The only one in it, I don't think, Mein Leben, I don't think was not a difficulty level. Well, not one that I thought, not one that's named anyway. But yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back now. Let's have a look. What's happened? Basically fair, but still. Mein Leben. Yeah, Mein Leben. I know why they made the Mein Leben difficulty called what it is. Because, you know, the whole joke, the whole thing behind, when you kill the SS troopers in the original Wolfenstein 3D, they shout Mein Leben when they die. And it's, you know, that's just become a meme. Thank you, DJ, for the hydration reminder. Divide, I will always advocate something for everyone. It's one of the reasons that's why I do think it's a boring game. Death Stranding is an A-OK game. Because there are people out there who just want, who look for a game to play. They just want to calm down, look at the sites, just like a game to chillax. Yeah, fully acceptable. Personally, only accept hard mode trophies if the hard mode changes things up, like Ultra World Supernova difficulty. Yes. Oh, Supernova difficulty in Outer Worlds. Oh, that's an experience. Ooh. Oh man, I talked my way through most of that game. That was one of the reasons I still thought No Man's Sky was a good game. You know, before all the updates. It does change the game a fair bit. It does. I think with that one I may have been pushing my ideals a little. Because before all the updates, No Man's Sky was most definitely a more broken and boring game than Death Stranding. Before all the updates, No Man's Sky to me seemed like a Elite Dangerous or just Elite clone, and very little to set aside from that. But now with all the updates they've put into it, it's definitely its own game. It's very clearly still influenced by Elite and Elite Dangerous, but the scale of it has just gone so far beyond that. It's gone from a clone to inspired by, which, no bad thing at all. And also people who like Origins and stuff say the stealth mechanics going back to the old games is a step in the wrong direction. Yet I've proven on stream someone can spot you from across a large town almost instantaneously, make everyone hostile, like they're really small because of how far away they are. Yep. It's like Assassin's Creed is no longer about being an assassin anymore.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
I love how she's got a scribe outfit on now.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's work.
Like even back to the old mechanics, what I talked about. Yeah. There's nothing about the new Valhalla that's even close to the original way that Assassin's Creed was.
In fact, since things are going
Wigrin, hello and welcome. What's the subject of current discussion? Difficulty, apparently. Difficulty in games and accessibility.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's.
I think we just found a waifu.
Prime's new limbs are way too
I think Proctor Ingram is a waifu.
He had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out.
She's brave to be attracted to my character's face.
What we need you to do is build the actuators.
I mean, to be fair, also in Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, I'm doing the blacksmithing quest line, and by the end of it, well, by about level 50 of it, you've got these two people in love with you. I was like, what the fuck? All I do is make weapons and tools. Why are you in love with me? What is this shit? I'm just banging metal. That sounds wrong. We were talking about difficulty in games, which ended up talking about the whole thing of something for everyone in Assassin's Creed. Yeah, pretty much.
They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
I was not paying much attention. Locate a high-powered magnet. I need to go and find a magnet. Oh look! I've been to one nearby. Vault 75. Sean, hello and welcome. As far as I'm concerned, playing whatever difficulty lets you have the most fun. Wholly agreed, Woodgren. Well, shit, Valhalla makes me mad about. Sorry, it's fair. I've made some very interesting decisions with Valhalla, and I don't agree with most of them. I need to meet full things in a settlement. Not again. Oh, why are they forcing the settlement stuff on me again? It's very small balls. There's so many things I could say about that divided. So many things. I remember Assassin's Creed is out with the Fallout, probably enough or worse. Probably. Oh shit! Shit! No! dog meat, ladies and gentlemen, survives a nuclear explosion and just walks it off.
What? Scared already?
I think they'll play like what do you call those pieces of bones against your, again, that allows you to bend your arms and legs, joints. Yeah. Alright, yeah, joints. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, why? Tibia. I always thought tibia was a very strange name for a bone, but you know, most of the names for bones are very, very silly. Like, you know, the actual scientific name for your finger bones is the phalanges. I remember when I learned that fact in biology class when I was like, I don't know, 14 or so. I giggled for days over the word phalanges. So there's your Primus joints there. I realised I should probably go back to Sanctuary, sell a load of shit, and get rid of all my junk, because I'm going to go in here looting. Vertebrae. Yeah. So it's kind of a weird helicopter. You're not wrong. Sounds like a cross between an osprey and a vertibird. Which, to be fair, a vertibird is essentially a bastardized osprey. Go for it, DJ. Isn't toes a melange? Something like that, yeah.
Many people you can take care of in a place like this.
Shut up, Nick. Oh, I've got to see this. Hey, it's still 100% happiness. Still. 2 people. Such a cheesy trick, but it works. All you need is 2 settlers, enough food for both of them, so food 2, so you know, 2 mutt fruit plants, a restaurant, and 1 defense turret, and 2 beds. That's all you need. And it will get, and their happiness will just steadily increase, and it will get all the way up to 100%. That's all you need. And the worst thing with Valhalla is when people say how good it is and tell everyone else that they don't, they're wrong. This is in general with what I've seen other people deal with. The fact they've thinking I don't even want to play Valhalla just because I don't want that situation to happen more times than it already did. Yeah. Now, you think you've ever got some 100%? Yeah, so that's all you need to do. I'll deposit my stuff on Sanctuary and I'll show you how the setup works. It's really easy to do. It is literally, it sounds...
Hey.
It seems harder than it is. It's just a lot of waiting. That's the only issue, is it's a lot of waiting. So it will take a lot of time in real life to do it, but it's worth it. Came too much, I can't remember. Yeah, I know.
Not so long as you're carrying it, but that just looks
Shut up. You can shut up as well, Preston. I don't need 2 people telling me that this isn't gonna work. It's like, oh, as long as you're carrying it. Oh, it just looks like junk to me. Well, shut the fuck up. It is junk, but it's working. I turned this junk into this stuff in the settlements. Go fuck off. You playing modded or unmodded? Unmodded. A, because I'm on the PS4, and B, because well, on the PS4 I can't have mods on without losing trophies. You got for mods event, you don't plan an achievement. Yep. Welcome back, TJ. So, this is what I have. So, Red Rocket Truck Stop is the best place for doing it. So, mutt fruit plant, machine gun turret, water pump, restaurant, 1 bed, 2 beds. And there are 2 settlers here. This settler here is assigned to producing food with both the plants. The other settler, wherever she is assigned to do the restaurant. That's all you need. You literally just sit here and wait, because their happiness goes up more reliably and more consistently if you're around the area. And then, you know, just wait. It's essentially, you stand around here throughout the entirety of the daylight hours and then sleep through the night. Oh yeah, I put a second machine gun there because at the end of it, it was crawling. because it really does crawl. Like I was sat here and every little happiness thing, well, you know, it started at 30%, then it jumped up to 60, then 70, then 85, then 90, then 92, 94, 96, 98, 99, and then the achievement pops when it hits 100, finally. So there's the achievement image for never seen, it's the funniest shit ever. Oh, yes! Yeah. For the 50 stealth kills, yeah, it's hilarious. Welcome back, Shin. Destroying tables. Okay, Shin, no, yes, no. Gives table Shin, yes! Flip. What's the table? I think. Oh. I'm afraid it won't let me scrap it, Shin. I can't destroy a table for you in this game. I'm sorry. Take a table from Shin. Ooh. You lose a few things chasing a dream. My goddamn table! Custom welcome. That's my general opinion towards Fallout at the moment. Oh god. Did I put? Oh no, I put some of the games I'm going to be getting on the stream queue. But I didn't actually add anything new to it that I haven't already mentioned. Treasure Island is amazing. It really, really is. Everyone should watch it now. Yeah. Well, not now, no, because, you know, continue watching my stream. I'm selfish like that. I'm not. But, yeah. Treasure Island. Well, no, sorry, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's not Treasure Island. Treasure Planet is amazing. Treasure Island, well, it's essentially the same story, but I prefer Treasure Planet. You're a cute bastard dog, mate. Radioactive gland, I don't want to know where that came from. Oh, it's this one.
What? Who's there? No.
Fuck! They blow up. Muppet Treasure Island. Yeah, that's also a good one. Because, you know, Muppet Treasure Island also has Tim Curry in it. And the game I actually want to platinum is God of War 4. Currently stuck on the Take No Damage challenge. Yeah, that's... I'm a couple of trophies away from platinum on that. All I need to do is I need to deal with all the Valkyries, do the Muspelheim things and the Niflheim things. But because after finishing it and getting the ending, I deleted the game and my save file, thinking I'm not going to play them again. And then I went back into it and I was like, oh, well, I probably could have done with still having my save file. Oh well. Oh, Treasure Island is also wonderful, of course. Very true, Sonia. And welcome. What about Treasure Planet? Yeah. Tim Curry. Yes. Captain Elia was finally my yes, I like furry stuff coffin. Yep. Treasure Planet, like that animated movie Treasure Planet. Yep, that's the one. Fuck, I just realised something. What's that? Have you just realised that you're a furry? Welcome to your furry awakening. Treasure Planet 69 Rotten Tomatoes. Something tells me that's on purpose. So we haven't heard it in a long time. It's a very good one. for the 1990 version of Treasure Island, Christian Bale, Charlton Heston, all of reading Christopher Lee. Also a very good one, yeah. Ed, if you don't want those kind of things to be said, you shouldn't open yourself up for them. You're like, oh, I just realised something, and then nothing. You shouldn't say that if you don't want people to start being able to put in. That is just inviting comments like that. If you're gonna say you just realised something, say I just realised, and then add what your realisation on the end. Otherwise, yeah, you are going to get people putting everything in underneath. Underneath afterwards. Going to call 69 number plate 2. Nice.
Ears play tricks on me again. Someone there?
Yes. Yes. I'm not joking. Yeah, we are. But at the same time, you really did open yourself up for that.
What was that?
Click, click. Oh. Offended. Good, good. It's my out at the moment. How did 4 mini nukes fit into that?
I'm hearing stuff.
I used to have one of those. You could not fit 4 mini nukes into one of those. So many games I want to download, but they're big. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Like I just look at my games list on GOG, because GOG I've got it set so it has my Epic games list and my Steam games list on it, and it's just I do not have the hard drive space for all these games, and I want to play all of them right now. Okay, if I'm one right now, I keep candying it. It's a good way of doing so, but the thing is, like, no, physically, the 4 wouldn't fit in. They just physically wouldn't. Because, as we've seen from the models of them, the mini nukes are wider than the ammo boxes. I can't remember what happened to mine, though.
What?
I think my parents might have, thrown it away, it being an unused thing during a move. There's a conversation between four super mutants where one super mutant goes to another claiming that he's special, and the other super mutant is like, we're all super mutants, we're all equal and even, you're not special. Funny thing is, video saw the conversation, and super mutant that goes, I'm special, says that to a legendary super mutant. Ha! I'm special, yeah, you're not like me. You know my interview I'm doing at school, because they changed that so I get to do in school. So I don't get distracted. Currently, Wi-Fi is fucked up to the point I can't do any lessons, and I'm going to have to do my interview, which is over Zoom. Wow. Did you only know Tim Curry from Garfield 2 and that's it? Other hand, I have no idea who he is. Tim Curry is in a lot of things. You would be surprised what you've heard or seen Tim Curry in. They're basically football sized. Yeah, pretty much.
I can hear you.
Shot his head off. Basically, there's a chance I can't do my interview due to school fucking up the internet. Well, if that does happen, I'm very certain you won't be penalised for it, because, it's way outside of your control. And if that is the case, I'm sure they'll make alternate arrangements to make sure that you actually still can do the interview. Ooh. Because I know how these always go, no matter what I do with them.
Got it.
Oh. I think if you bleed it hard enough, say the context of your... I mean, yeah, if you take a hammer to one of the mini nukes, then yeah, the resultant crater, you can fit pretty much anything into it. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. Red, another weird question about this game. If laser ammunition is basically batteries, and you occasionally find one stacked, it implies the battery found is low. So how do they transfer the power between battery clips outside in charge in doing so? No idea. They do it literally because, you know, there's nothing they can... You know, they can't code it properly. And just fucking worrying stressed out after realising that. I'm probably being dramatic and really want to do one and slap, but I keep saying zoom. Yeah, but the thing is, they'll understand if that does happen. So hopefully it won't happen. If it does, though, it shouldn't reflect badly on you, because you know it's a known issue. Jangles the Moon Monkey would not fit in that trash can. Well, actually, no, it probably would if you stuffed him in it. Really stuff him in it. Let's rescue Jangle the Moon Monkey. Jangles the Moon Monkey has to be rescued from the trash. I mean, to be fair, I'd like to rescue him from the trash that is this game by pulling him out of it, but I can't do that. And yes.
Won't be able to pick this.
Bollocks. Couldn't remember if I'd taken the lockpicking perk to let me unlock Master Locks. Apparently I didn't. Well.
A noise.
A noise.
I hear something. Gonna splatter your brain.
Django's made of cotton that he can compress. Mood. I think I'm supposed not to be able to shoot through this stuff, but yes I can! So, you know, reinforced security glass, that's fine. Battery thing is the same with all ammo games. It makes more sense in terms of bullets, easier to transfer them, but you still get the logic of I'm holding 50 magazines, each like 5 bullets in, some at 15 in. So, an old Tom Clancy Rainbow Six game, like Rainbow Six 1, I think on the PlayStation 1, used to do that. Like, if you had a magazine that was only half empty and you reloaded, it would remember that magazine. So when you came back to it, you know, when your ammo was low, you would load in a magazine, it would have 12 bullets in it. Because you have a magazine you didn't fully use up. Red, actually that explains it. Super mutants are strong as fuck. The mini nukes didn't fit, so they just made them fit. They just got a super mutant suicide and just go, oh, this no fit. Boom. Oh, I just got the operating theatre key. Just randomly sat in that, in the instrument case. I'll also go, why don't more games do that? But that's the kind of reason they get annoying. That's the kind of realism that Tom Clancy games used to excel in consistently. Until people thought that realism was too much of a hindrance, and then basically made realism, oh, you mean high difficulty? Sure. I remember playing through the entirety of Rainbow Six Vegas solo on realistic difficulty. That was a challenge. A proper challenge as well. Got through it. Got an achievement to show off for it. And because of that, when I played Rainbow Six Vegas 2, they gave me a award for character customization for doing just that. It's like, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Like, thank you for rewarding and recognising the work. You also got one if you got Rainbow Six Legend, which is basically get to the maximum multiplayer rank. So I was like, oh, no, fair. Rewarding people who've done, you know, who've gotten the best in PvE and in PvP. That's kind of recognition you don't really get anymore. You don't get an appreciation from games that have both types of game, and except that people play the different modes of it. It's just if it's got multiplayer, you must play multiplayer. Otherwise, nah. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Ed, and also the save reminder to Nikos. I will save now, and whilst it is saving, yes, I will take the hydration. As clear, so I don't know if you guys live. You did. It went through. Don't you worry, Nikos. Thank you very much for that. I do like it tough for some reason. I don't mind realism in games as long as it's not just artificially increased difficulty in the in the guise of realism. I don't know. There are certain types of realism that I just really don't like and don't care about. We should go and go to the operating theatre because I've got the key card for it, or the key. I don't know. It could have a key. It could have a key card for it, but what's the way open with a bobby pin? Because logic. So what do you put? What do you put 4 out 10 out of 10? Monkey. Okay. So why monkey? Think we have the wrong person. Pull out knife. Monkey. Risen to the point of annoyance is sadly a thing. As much as I want to see it, it would get an annoying game. Yeah. Oh, Rainbow Six with the adjustable grenade throwing. Man, that messed me up more than once. Same. I think that's fine. It's somewhat like what Helldivers does. It's, in that game, like you reload full mag. If that mag is just gone, every bullet in it's wasted. However, reloading a not empty mag is still faster than reloading a fully expended mag. So you do keep those last 2 bullets, or do you risk having to reload for longer in a firefight? Fair. Time to bring Murders of Roseway. Nicely done, Mal. Go for it. Make them all pay. They all must pay. I don't know. It can still feel a bit like artificial difficulty, but I still like that makes you think about your mags. No, I am all for the thing of making you be more conscious about your ammo. For like if you're ejecting an entire clip, and that those bullets are then gone, or it's if it's more than half full, you keep it and it goes back into your rotation later. If it's less than half full, you throw it and you lose the bullets. Got no issue with that. Or a gun, or something like that's a revolver gun, like has the revolving chamber. Reloading that but keeping the bullets makes sense because you tip them out and you can see in your hand, well, these ones are spent, flick them away. These ones aren't, keep them. Red, I'm waiting to see a game that interprets realism as everything one-shots you, but you still have to unload 5 clips into all your enemies. There's quite a few like that, unfortunately. Realistic difficulty is like you die in one shot, but other things don't. Love how that was such a good game, but any friends. I would probably get into that actually. Oh. Okay, that's super unit stuff. Nearly died as well. It's fine. It's fine. He's dead. That's dead. Actually hit him somehow. Like a Sniper Elite 4, they give you option for realism or not. Yep, also true. Haven't played Helldivers in years, so remember getting shot by my own turret. Sniper Elite 4 Magnifique. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to stream. Especially when Pokey got involved. When Pokey got involved and we did Sniper Elite 4 together, oh, that was a treat. Helldivers stuff has a revolver, but it's a pistol replacement perk, and while perks are very valuable and the pistol itself is quite good, so the pistol perks are honestly a waste. Even more since they're DLC, but I just use them on even difficulties, me being on my hip. I have Frame Fire and Hello's Brutus too. Yeah, I can imagine. That's super mutant heavy armor. It's fine, I've already given some strong. Oh, so that Enforcer was the boss. Okay. Ooh, swing rifle. Ah, I can't run. Right. Here's a high powered magnet. Dogmeat, come here.
Hey.
Fuck Dogmeat. Here, carry all my shit. Oh shit! I didn't realise I had those. Ooh, I really hope that I can finish. I can buy those. If I can buy vertibird signal grenades, you better believe I will. You use snipers and take a medic roll. Nice. So she can get crushed by the extraction shuttle. We're here to extract you. Crush. Oops. Well, we were here to extract you, but now seems kind of a moot point. Woo. Bullets, bottle caps, fruit. Look out. Oh, a raider. There's nothing in there really. Cleo is repulsed. Oh well, you can buy them from the Pridwin shop. Yeah. I don't know if I've unlocked the ability to buy them yet or not. Like I know you can buy them at a certain point. I just don't know if I've reached that point yet. Red, I wonder. Flare gun and those. Q cool squad submission ground and air support. Turn this into COD. You're probably good because I'm pretty sure you can also throw a synth relay grenade and a vertibird signal grenade, and just watch chaos. Although I don't think they would actually fight each other because they're both registered as friendlies, so I don't think they'd actually fight each other, which is a bit sad. It's a bit disappointing. That's stacks of 8. Nice. It's brutal, but minus is a good kind of brutal. It sounds it from everything I've heard about it. I mean, it's called Helldivers, yeah. And when that happens, all the squad causing mission failed. Oh, fission mailed. Fission mailed. So there's movements. You're in an AUV truck, and another player joins and lands on the truck, killing everyone inside. That's that again now. Yeah, I might look into getting it at some point. Might. Right, one thing I do want to do, I want to find out if I can buy the signal grenades in the shop. If I can, I know that I can get do out another achievement off stream. Which, to be fair, seeing as I've leveled up a bit, I might go and do the other bobbleheads off stream after this. Because it means less I have to bore people with on stream. You're at the Boston Airport, aren't you? So we're going to the Pridwin first, because I want to have a look at the shop. Friendly fire on the stratagems can be a bish. Yep. Yep. Wholly agree. Ooh. Any game that lets you simultaneously allows you to kill. Wow. Any game that allows you to kill your teammates is simultaneously masochistic and fun. I just realised something, DJ. What, you're a furry? Cool. Good to hear it. We're going, hey, just call in some ammo. Crunch. Sorry. Well, he won't be needing the ammo anymore, so more for the rest of us. So you don't have shit aim. You basically realise you're not Ed.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Fuck off.
What did you want? Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away.
Sorry, Ed. You're not.
If it looks dead,
Proctor Tegan.
one more in its
Nice
head.
work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold. Now, there's something you need?
Set me up?
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Your face fucking won't. Jesus. Kill on sight by Cleo. Ha! Nice. Yes! I can do it. Choke on it. Had to be done. Had to be done. Even Nichols is sorry. I'll be ending the stream fairly soon because it's a 10-minute warning. I didn't even see it there. I didn't even see a 10-minute warning because Zero is still off doing real life stuff. It's completely fine. That's now. It's 9 minutes until the end of the stream now. So.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
You got a little bit of brown on your helmet. Hey, DJ. Can you use the synth calls when attacking institutes? Never tried it. Nor have I. I wouldn't want to say, don't worry. It's fair. Hey Mark, if you ever want to try Helldivers or join a couple of rounds with you, but you're probably going to be console. I don't know if it's crossplay. Probably not. I don't think it does. I need to actually buy it and download it first, and I haven't been paid yet. And the only purchase I'm going to be making before I get paid is I'm acquiring a game that in the order that I can do a collab stream this Sunday. Sunday. I'll be collabing with Scoo again, and we're going to be playing Them's Fighting Herds. Oh, it's going to be hilarious because I cannot play fighting games for the life of me, and their ability at fighting games is better than mine, slightly. You want to tell me what I'm supposed to do here? Because the objective is on the other side of that wall, and I can't get through the doors. Nanny the fuck? That was my confess, no crossplay. Let me also tell you it's a game filled with DLC, and honestly quite a few of them feel essential, but as I said with the pistol one, there are also a few which are a waste. Oh. You raised me again. You mean raid. Sure you did. Sure you did. Oh, construct electromagnetic actuators. Flip you. So that's probably directing me to a workshop or bench or similar thing. Leave the hydration reminder, DJ, and for the save reminder. And hydration for Med as well. I will wait for the save. See if I can find. There it is. Have to go around the airport. Yeah. It's definitely frustrating to go as planets without the bots. For the boots. Oh. I thought it said boobs at first, then bots, and then yeah. Oh, there's some stuff at the workshop. It's not everything. Remember to have an app mount. Oh yes, thank you. I think all Super Earth Edition includes all DLC edition. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'll take the save thing. Should need to make 4. I'll do that next week. Because right now, I'm just going to save and quit. And I'll also try and remember where I am. So when I come back, I might be higher than level 24. Might be. Because I'll be abusing those vertibird signal grenades to get the miscellaneous achievements, or miscellaneous objectives achievement, and also possibly trying to do the last of the bobbleheads. But yeah, I'll try and do those off stream because it's not really going to be fun watching me do that on stream. Excuse me. Might also see if I can find out where there's a load of terminals and just do those as well. Because I'm trying to knock that achievement out as well. Yeah, there's also reach level 50. Level 50 is going to be basically, after I finish the main quest, I'm going to go through Far Harbor and I think Nuka World? I think Nuka World is the other one that's actually got somewhere to go DLC wise. There might be others as well as that. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it because, oh look, Fallout 4, don't give a shit about it. Oh. What happened to my arm? What do you mean my arm? Which arm and what do you mean, Ed? Nothing's happened to them. Far Harbor also has a different area. Yeah, I did mention that Far Harbor was one of them. I think Far Harbor, I think Nuka-Cola World are those two. I don't know if the others do, but I do have the DLC because I got the Ultimate Edition, which is, you know. Let's see what Ed means about my arm, and then afterwards, yeah, I'll do the closing off things. No, Automaton is the only other big DLC. Oh, fair. But it's also in a different area. Does it have a quest line though? Because I know some of the DLC just gives you workshop stuff. One looks like it had giant plaster on it. No? Got my tattoos. That's it. Don't just scratch your nose. It's a tattoo, not a plaster. Has a quest line, yes. Nice. You make your own robots and fight against the mechanist. Fair. If it has a quest line, then it gives XP. That's literally all I'm thinking about. Major city very well, yeah. Which was a character for Fallout 3, I think. Before against the antagonizer. Possibly, I can't remember Fallout 3 all that much. It was a tattoo, yeah. Yeah, so thank you all very much for coming along. It's been Fallout 4. I am going to make some cold medicine and then probably have a nap before Metro. So sorry for any other thoughts something happened. That's fine. I don't worry about it. Yeah, tonight will be Metro 2033 Redux. Hopefully the curse of Metro won't persist and I will actually be able to stream it. But yeah, 1 AM GMT tonight. I'll be hopefully trying to continue with that. But until then, thank you all very much for coming along. It's been Fallout, as I've said. It's neither really good nor bad. I mean, the good side of it is, you know, me being here and getting interactive with you lots. But the bad thing is, oh look, it's Fallout. So yeah, good and bad. Yeah, see you. Hope to see you all soon, and hope you all have good times until the next stream. But until that time comes, hope you all have a good evening, day, night, morning, or afternoon, whatever the time is for you. But stay safe. See you later. Bye bye.